Let's be real for a second. Your home, it's probably the biggest single purchase you are ever going to make. But here's the crazy part. For most of us, what's actually going on inside it is a complete mystery. It's like this giant black box of pipes and wires and systems that we trust with our safety, our families, and our savings, but we don't really understand. So you have to ask yourself, what is going on inside those walls? A generation or two ago, people just seemed to know how to fix things. But today, we're often left totally in the dark. We have no idea if that weird rattling sound is just a minor quirk, or if it's a sign of some huge, expensive disaster that's about to happen. And it turns out that little bit of anxiety you feel, it's actually grounded in science. As one expert put it, our homes are in a constant state of decay. It's a fundamental law of physics called entropy. It's the natural tendency for everything to move from a state of order to a state of chaos. So, in a very real way, your house is literally in a constant battle against falling apart. So how do we fight back against the chaos? Well, in this explainer, we are going to crack open that black box. First, we're going to tackle the difference between an appraisal and an inspection. Then, we'll dive into some specialized checks that can save you serious money. We'll show you how pure information can become a financial asset. And finally, we'll look at a completely new way of thinking about the long-term health of your home. Okay, so it all starts with this feeling. This feeling that as a homeowner, you're kind of at a disadvantage, right? You're making one of the biggest decisions of your life, but you don't have the deep expertise to feel 100% confident. That information gap, that feeling of vulnerability, that's exactly what we need to close. So where do you get the right kind of information? Well, this is where two terms get mixed up all the time: appraisal and home inspection. They sound kind of the same. An expert comes and looks at the house, but they have totally different goals. In fact, they're designed to protect two completely different groups of people. All right, let's break this down because this is so important. An appraisal is all about the money. Its entire purpose is to figure out the home's value to protect the lender. The bank just wants to make sure their loan is a safe bet. But a home inspection, that's about the home's physical condition, and it's designed to protect you, the buyer. Think of it this way. An inspection is like having a trusted mechanic check out a used car before you buy it. It gives you the power to know exactly what you're getting into. But here's the thing. Getting this information isn't just a one-and-done deal when you buy the house. For as long as you own it, especially in certain parts of the country, there are specialized inspections that are absolutely crucial for your safety and, maybe just as importantly, for your insurance costs. First up is something called a 4-point inspection. Now, this isn't some super deep dive into every nook and cranny. It's more like a quick checkup on the 4 biggest systems: your roof, plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. Insurance companies often require this on older homes just to get a quick snapshot of their potential risk before they'll give you a policy. Then there's the Wind Mitigation Inspection. And wow, this one is a total game changer in states that get hurricanes. An inspector comes in and looks for specific features, like how securely your roof is attached to your walls, that are designed to help a house stand up to high winds. And this is where you see that direct link between information and money, because proving your home has these features can unlock massive discounts on your insurance. And this is where it gets really powerful. These inspection reports, they aren't just for your peace of mind or a small discount. In places like Florida, they're literally the key that unlocks access to major government programs that are designed to help you pay for critical upgrades to make your home safer. So let's talk about turning that data from an inspection report into actual, cold, hard cash. Because let's face it, information is only valuable if you can actually do something with it. And that's exactly what some of these incredible programs are designed to help you do. Let's look at a perfect, real-world example: the My Safe Florida Home Program. It's a state-funded initiative built to help homeowners toughen up their properties against hurricanes. And the whole thing kicks off with that wind mitigation inspection we just talked about. And look, we're not talking about some small local program here. Just to give you a sense of the scale, for the 2025-2026 fiscal year alone, the Florida legislature put, get this, $280 million into this program. That is a massive public investment in the safety of private homes. So what does that huge number mean for you, the individual homeowner? It means you can apply for a matching grant of up to $10,000 to pay for these critical upgrades. And here's the kicker. For every $1 you spend, the state puts in $2. It's an unbelievable deal. And the process is so straightforward. Step 1 is inspect. You get a free wind mitigation inspection through the program. Step 2 is strengthen. If that report finds weak spots, you apply for a grant to fix them. And step 3 is save. After the work's done, you get reimbursed by the grant, and you automatically lock in mandatory insurance discounts. We're talking homeowners saving over $1,000 a year, year after year. Now, this grant money isn't for cosmetic stuff. It's specifically targeted at the upgrades that make the biggest difference in a hurricane. We're talking about reinforcing how your roof connects to your walls, adding a water barrier under your shingles, and protecting the absolute weakest points of your home, your windows and doors, with impact-rated products. So you see, it all comes back to this one thing. That entire program, all those millions of dollars in grants, it's all unlocked by a single piece of paper, an inspection report. It's the valuable, actionable information from that inspector that gives a homeowner the roadmap to make a smart, empowered, and financially sound decision. And this leads to a huge shift in how we should all be thinking about home inspectors. They're not just some hurdle you have to clear when you're buying a house. They should be seen as a long-term partner in maintaining the health of your biggest investment. The most crucial point to get is this. An inspector's job is to educate you. They sell one thing and one thing only: information. They are not trying to sell you a new roof or new windows. Their entire business model is built on being an impartial, unbiased third party. And this chart really spells out the difference perfectly. When you find a problem you don't understand, who should you call first? A contractor's primary goal naturally is to sell you their service. But a home inspector? They're bound by a code of ethics. Their only job is to give you a diagnostic report, pure, unbiased information, so you can make the right call. Here's the best way to think about it. Your home inspector is like a general practitioner, a doctor, for your home. You wouldn't diagnose yourself and then walk into a surgeon's office demanding an operation, would you? Of course not. You get a diagnosis from a doctor first. An inspector provides that exact same service for your house. They give you the diagnosis so you can find the right specialist for the treatment. So I'll just leave you with this. We get annual checkups for our health. We take our cars in for regular service. So why are we flying blind with the single most valuable thing we will probably ever own? Maybe it's time we stop guessing and give our biggest investment the checkup it really deserves.